Buenos dias everyone, this is Irv Spanish and this is a tutorial video about how to create what are called location quests. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk up to Rosa Salvaje right here and we're going to have a conversation with her and she's going to send us somewhere. So let's right click her. She says, Buenos dias viajero, and I'm like, hello, because I can't speak Espanol. And she's like, it looks like you might need to go to the Stone of Knowledge. And it's not far from here, no está muy lejos de aquí. She says, go ahead and take a book and quill. You could do that for your students, it's awesome. Puedes tomar notas, you could take some notes. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if there's a book and quill here. Yep, we got one. We're going to take one just because that's what the students would have done. And then we're going to find the Stone of Knowledge. I happen to know that it's over here, so I'll just zoom myself over here. Now, what's happened is a quest has began, so now as I come up to this, you may see this little weird green block there. And what it is called a location quest block. And as I get near it, what's going to end up happening is on the bottom left, you see Stone of Knowledge 1 found, quest complete, Rosa's teaching. So if you want to send a student to a specific place, like for example to read something on an information block, or to go to a specific place to be able to encounter that area, then that's great for a location quest. So let's go back to Rosa Salvaje and finish off the quest. And then let's create a character and a quest doing the exact same thing. So let's right click her. She's like, Felicitaciones, congratulations, now you know a little bit of Espanol, because in that information block I had a video tutorial there. She's like, now it's time to practice some Espanol and help our village. Here's some coins for completing this. She even gives us some coins. I'm going to press complete. You notice I now have 5 gold coins. Woo! Alright. So, how do you create a location quest? It's actually very similar to the item quest. So I'm going to go ahead and first we need to go ahead and grab one of these NPC wands. If we want to create a different type of character, we need one of these mob cloners, which I'm going to go ahead and do. So we'll create a female character right now, and I'm going to place her right here. And it says clones. Here are some people that I've already created. I'm just going to entities, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff on entities. Let's go to NPC human female, and let's spawn one, and then let's right click her. And she has a crazy name there. Let's call her Maria. And let's select a different texture here. She a minor, pinstripes, raggedy. Let's do raggedy. Okay. We're going to say she's been kind of rough for her. Okay, Maria. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to global. So we have all of our different tabs here. As before, we always right click. We can do mob cloner, to be able to create the character. And then we can do NPC wand and then right click her. And then we have all of these different tabs. The first thing we've got to do is change the name. We can also select a different texture as I just did. I'm going to scroll down all the way over here to global. And we start off with global quests every single time. And you see I've created other quests here, and so will you. I'm going to go ahead and press add. And we're going to call it Maria's Quests line. Let's see, Maria's Quests. Okay, because you can create more than one eventually. Once I've selected Maria's Quests there, I can just click Quests again. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to click Quests again, and then now there's nothing here. I got to add a new category. Okay, so basically, let's go ahead and call it Maria's Lost Cow. In Espanol, La Vaca Perdida de Maria. And this part right here is just like the other one, the item quest. We're going to go ahead and say, what are we going to say at the end? Muchas gracias por ayudarme. Thank you very much for helping me. Quest log text. What is the viewer or the player going to see when this happens? Let's say they're going to say, Encuentra la vaca de Maria. Find Maria's cow. That's going to be their quest log text. I can give them a reward. Let's say the reward is going to be these 5 coins and 10 experience points. Okay, I'm going to press back here. That's the reward here. Type of quest. Here's the big difference maker right here. So I'm going to switch it over to location. Okay, and so here's the big difference that from last time we put item and then we put the item in there. This is going to be location. I'm going to leave this repeatable at no, so we'll just leave that alone. And then we are good as far as the quest. Okay, so now we're going to need some dialogue. And the dialogue that I recommend creating is just super simple dialogue to begin with. So let's go click on global again and global dialogues. And let's add Maria's quest lines. Cool. So we got that. We're going to click dialogues over here, and there's nothing, so we need a new category. The first category you should create is maybe a help dialogue. So we're going to say, ayúdame, perdí mi vaca, I lost my cow, help me. Availability options, I'm not going to mess with that just yet. Faction, nothing, I'm not going to mess with that yet. Dialogue options, I can mess with this right now, but I'm not going to yet. I'm going to wait just a little bit. And the select quest, we could probably select her quest right now. Select Maria's lost cow. We've connected it now to this help. Okay, so we need some responses right here for dialogue options. So we need to add something called yes, which is what happens when there's an affirmative response. And actually, over here where we put Maria's lost cow, let's cross that out because we need to say yes before we get into that quest, right? So the yes dialogue here, we're going to press this, and then I'm going to put sí, te puedo ayudar. Yeah, I can help you. And I'm going to press close here. And this is my dialogue there for being able to say yes. Now we can connect yes to Maria's lost cow. There we go. And we could add sound on it if we wanted to, but we're not going to mess with that. And then now we can go back to this help. And what's the reason why I created a yes here is because I want to be able to connect the yes to the beginning of a quest. So this dialogue options are what can the player respond with. So I want them to be able to respond with sí, yo te puedo ayudar. Yes, I can help you. And then I'm going to choose here, I'm going to select dialogue and select the specific dialogue that's going to connect it together, which is the word yes, this one right here. So now we have those two things basically connected together. But what if the user doesn't want to mess around? No estoy ocupado. No, I'm busy. And that's a dialogue. Oh, sorry. Here we go. We say no estoy ocupado, and let's select close here. What happens is the conversation will just close. So basically we've got help, we've got yes, and we should have some dialogue for the after quest. So let's do this. On the new one, let's go ahead and select a new one. Let's say after quest. So there needs to be some kind of dialogue after the whole thing's over with, right? So the dialogue is going to be something like muchas gracias. Or something like, mi vaca, oh my cow. Cool. Alright, so that is the after quest dialogue there. I'm not going to connect anything else to each other just yet. The only thing about the after quest is we want to make sure it happens after we do the yes. So availability should only happen after that. But I don't even think we need to set it up there. So we've got that on global. That was global dialogue. Let's go to advanced now. And let's make sure that our character is going to say these things. So Maria's quest lines. The first thing she's going to be able to say is help. Then at the end, she's going to be able to go ahead and say thank you or muchas gracias. So let's go ahead and do that, the after quest dialogue. So we've set those two things up. I think the only thing that we need to set up now is we need to go ahead and set up a location. So see this cow over here? we're going to go ahead and put a location block near the cow. So I'm going to crack this here, and there's my location quest block, and I'm going to pull it down here, and I'm going to set that location quest block right here. Now you could put it like under the ground. That's what I normally recommend. Just put it like somewhere like that, and we can call it La Vaca de Maria. Maria's cow. The range means how far away or how close does the player have to be able to go and finish the quest. I'm going to put 5 blocks away. And then I could cover that up. I'm not going to cover it up for right now. Oh, that cow just escaped all the way over there. This range should be probably 10. Should be good. La Vaca. Oh, I just placed another one. Oops. Let's see if it lets me edit that one. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, that's alright. Let's go back over here. And let's talk to Maria. Let's use my NPC wand to just finalize this. Global quests, Maria's quests. It's her lost cow, so it's a location, so let's do this. Which location? We need La Vaca de Maria is the name of our block. And let's make sure it's there. Yep, it's in there. And this should work now. We'll see. I'm going to right click her and see what happens. She says, Ayúdame, perdí mi vaca. Help me, I lost my cow. Yes, I can help you. No, I'm busy. So I'm going to say, yes, I can help you. Right here, new quest, Maria's lost cow. Sí te puedo ayudar. I'm going to go ahead and go away from her. Go towards the cow. Remember, I set it pretty close right in here. Oh, there it is. La Vaca de Maria. Found it. Maria's lost cow. Now, when I come back to Maria, she's going to be all happy. And she should be giving me 5 coins. We'll see. I'll come up to her, right-click her again. Muchas gracias por ayudarme. Thank you so much for helping me. I'm going to press complete. And now I have 5 coins in my inventory down there. Cool! Alright, so that is how to go ahead and do a location quest. Hope you liked it. Adios, hasta la vista.